All right, Gary Deighan. What I want to know is what is Omni-Energetics?
Omni-Energetics is a life enhancement and healing technique. Opens up the pathways and channels within the body so that a natural, normal, healthy and beneficial flow of energy begins to take place. What it will do is it will break up all the blocks so that that may happen. It comes directly from the source, from God, and act as a channel for the energy. It comes through me and is directed to the client. And it always goes to where is needed, where is required.
So you don't need to know exactly what needs to be fixed or what needs to be addressed. You
That's
are
correct.
you're just a channel from
That's it.
source.
I'm simply a channel. I'm a simple man. I like to keep things simple. And so, to me, that makes sense. Now, a client can come to me and say, listen, it's a very personal issue. And that's fine, because the energy has an intelligence of its own. It'll always go to where it's needed, and it's always good.
That's
It's
wonderful.
very powerful, yet very gentle.
So can you help people anywhere in the world? Do people need to come and see
Yes,
you?
that's right. I can help anybody in the world. Excuse me. It's based in the idea that there is everything is energy, and it comes from the one source, and therefore we're all part of that source of energy. So it doesn't matter where you are. You can be on the other side of the world. A lot of people define that as called distance healing. And what I do sometimes for a professional courtesy with some clients is I'll do an online video, and that gives the client the confidence to sit there and watch me work and see what I'm doing. And
Yeah.
so,
Yeah. It's watching you work though is a bit uneventful though, right?
yeah, it's a bit uneventful. It's
Yeah.
a bit uneventful.
Not a lot of external
Me.
things working. It's all internal, all energetic workings, right?
I mean, you could be saying it's a bit uneventful to watch,
To watch.
but paradoxically, it's very eventful because there's a lot going on. Even though to sit and watch me, you're like, he's really not doing much.
Yeah. What are you doing?
There's a
I'm
lot
doing
happening.
everything, bro.
Aye.
Like, oh, it didn't look like it. Well, that's wonderful. So, um, what's the best first step for somebody to want to connect with you? Is there a way for them to experience you? Is there a way for someone to hire you? I mean, let's say someone is drawn to you, then what?
Yes. In practical terms, somebody can just either contact me via my website, which is www.deighanOmniEnergetics.com, or add me on Facebook, give me a wee message. Just let me know that they've
That's
connected with
it.
me. Aye, very simple.
So we can approach you directly,
Yes.
and then
Just approach me.
we can have access to this direct connection to God.
Yes.
That's
Yes.
wonderful.
I always do when somebody reaches out and wants to know about it, and I'll send them some information. There's information on my website, which will it's laid out so as it's easy enough to understand, and I always offer clients a free introductory session,
Okay,
and that familiarises a client with the energy and the process of a session.
that's wonderful. And these sessions, they could be over a video chat like we're doing right now, but you don't even need to do the video, correct? You just need permission and then
Uh-huh.
you can go. People
Yes, that's right.
do. Now, can somebody be going throughout daily activity? I mean, can you do a session while they're going to work, or do you want someone to be
Yes.
still while you're doing it?
Yes, yes. Someone can be going about their daily activities. That's fine. It can also be done while they're asleep. But the introductory session, I prefer a client to get used to the energy because it is very powerful, yet gentle. Just if they get used to the energy first, then they know that's what's happening.
Wonderful. So, final words here, if it's okay. It's an incredible claim to have access to Source, to God. It's an incredible experience, I'm sure, even more than the claim. What do you think, Source? What do you think God wants us to know as we're often trudging and pushing and striving along in this thing we call reality? What is it God wants us to know while we're here?
He wants you to know you're all loved. He wants you to know that you're all his children and that everything's going to be okay. He wants you to know that everything that you're going through is for your own benefit, that everything that you're going through is what you wanted, so that you would know his love more.
That's so good. Well, that was my session. Thank you. Thank you so much. And I appreciate you. I personally appreciate you. So if this video is seen, my personal experience with Gary and OmniEnergetics is so pure and powerful and yet gentle, unobtrusive, and just wonderful, expanding, healing. So thank you. Thank you, Gary. And please get a hold of Gary if you're interested. Thanks, Gary.
Thank you, Devlin. I love you, my friend.
I love you.